What's up? God, what am I doing? Okay, y'all, I am back with Tyler Perry's Zatima, season 3, episode 19. Surprise, surprise. Woo! Okay, so before we start, y'all, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and make sure you hit the notification bell button to be updated on all the videos that I drop. So, anyway, the episode starts with Fatima telling Malachi to button up his shirt. Like, Star, button your shirt up. And meanwhile, Angela's talking about slowly. Ma'am, that's why you made it to the website. That's all I'm going to say. So they ask him, how does Leslie feel about all of this? And he says that she wants him to wear a shirt, especially when they doing the do. And so she actually wants him to have it removed. But he says, I will remove it when Fatima tells me that she don't love me no more, sir. She is engaged, pregnant. She's engaged to be married, pregnant, have completely moved on. If that's not telling you, you have the worst case of the delusional I have ever seen. When I tell you delusional is not even. Anyway, I just would like Malachi and take his wife and they, go hand in hand, go down the street, turn left, and go down the block and take the elevator to hell. Okay. So he sits down. Fatima leaves. He sits on the sofa and he talks to Angela. He tells Angela that she's beautiful. He takes a picture of the IP. He calls the guy to tell him to have it removed. Angela was like, when is this website going to be removed? He tells her it's going to be removed, I want to say in like a couple hours. So they get to talking. He tells Angela, wait, hold on. I don't want to get... Okay. That's in the next part. Anyway... So in the next scene, we get to the rehab clinic. Zach took him to the rehab clinic. And Jeremiah is tweaking. Y'all, he tweaking. So you know what that means. He won't go out on the bridge and get that coquiana. Okay? So he can feel good all up in his inside, y'all. I cannot. So not only is he tweaking, but he can actually feel the pain. The medicine, I want to say, has worn off, and so now he can feel the pain. So he messes himself up, and they take him to the back. So a nurse comes over to check on Zach to ask if he's good. Zach says, really he wasn't sure. He asked the lady what's the success rate, and she was like, it's different for different people. And she's seen people that came in worse than Jeremiah, and they came out all right. It just takes work and they have to be ready for it. So there's a part of Zach, of course, a large part of Zach that doesn't believe that Jeremiah is ready. So, but she tries to reassure him that, that it's good for him and his brother. And so Zach was like, well, what are you talking about? She was like, I don't think I want to say. And she was like, hey, I saw the video. And he was like, oh. And so she was like, this is good. You being here, your brother being here, this is good for the both of them. And so she just tells Zach to be patient and have faith. And I just thought she was such a sweet little nurse lady. So in the next scene, first of all, I need to know why y'all got my friend sitting on that pissy couch outside crying. Because at first, I thought my girl was getting evicted. Because, like I said, I am a Connie fan. You understand? Alright? And if we can't go to Bella Noche's, where else can we go? Y'all know I like Connie. Like, I like Fatima, but Connie is my girl, all right? I love Connie. So, I would like to say, Tyler Perry, I don't know why you did this. I don't know who thought about this. But y'all not going to try to play with me. Y'all not finna play with me, all right? That's the only friend I have on here. Y'all not finna play with me, all right? So Tony comes to meet Connie, and she was like, I just need somebody to take care of my kids, all three of them. She asked, would he talk to Zach and Fatima into taking care of the kids? And so Connie said that she went to the doctor, and the doctor said she don't have long to live. And I was like, no! First of all, what does that mean? You don't have 30 days? You got a year? Like, we need to know what that means. Like, you just, first of all, you cannot throw this in here. So, do not play with my friend. All right? Y'all, I have to gather myself because that hurt my feelings. All right? So, Tony was like, well, maybe I can help. She says, she tells Tony that she has cancer. Her auntie had it, grandmother had it, and I want to say I think it was somebody else, but she said now she has it. So Tony was like, well, what can I do to help? And y'all, she asked Tony when she's gone, just take care of my, I just need somebody to take care of my kids. Point blank and period. And so, they hug, and so she tells Tony, don't feel sorry for me. And he was like, okay, I don't feel sorry. And he did. And he do, because that's his friend. It's more than that. They family. She asked him, don't tell anybody. I'll be the one to tell everybody. And y'all, Tony took me out. Tony took me out when he started to break down. Fatima was like, I mean, not Fatima. Connie was like, and oh my God, y'all, I don't like this. I do not like this. I need something to happen. It was like Connie said, she needs a miracle. Y'all, first of all, I know we have Jeremiah on that prayer list, but I really need y'all to be praying for my girl Connie, because we need to see signs, wonders, and miracles. Okay, God, we need you to do your big one for my girl, because like I said, if we can't go to Bella Noche's, where else can we go? Cause this ain't fair. All right, y'all can't take my girl up out of here. All right, I don't like it. I don't like it. So they start to embrace each other. They break down and cry, and y'all, that was extremely sad. She was like, just take care of my kids. Just take care of my kids. She basically just want all three of her kids to be together. And I think even in the sense Connie isn't thinking, because I'm not sure if they know about Zach already having three kids. You can't kind of put that on him. Now, I wish Tony can take it, but I don't know, so we'll see. We will see. Anyway, in the next scene, Malachi is on a couch. On a seat. I'm sorry, y'all. Malachi and Angela sitting on a sofa. He tells Angela that she's beautiful. And he also tells Angela that Leslie drinks a lot, and he questions Angela about Fatima's happiness with Zach. And now in Malachi's mind, somehow he feels like, they're not going to make it, that Angela and Zach is standing in their way. He gonna try to figure out some stuff to send Zach to jail for beating Jeremiah up. And it's like, sir, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. This is insane. This is insane. Like, where did y'all get this? How did y'all decide to put this in here? How and why? Like, why couldn't Malachi and Leslie just be a regular couple? A friend couple. Like, why? So that have their own storyline about some other stuff. It can be some cheatation, but it needs to be about cheatation with other people, not coming in breaking up Zach and Fatima again. Every season is the same thing. It's the same thing. So he claims, again, delusional. He claims that he's gonna get Fatima back. Okay. So in the next scene, Fatima's riding in a car. Angela calls her and tells her that she doesn't trust Malachi, that she thinks that he's crazy. She tells Fatima to watch out for him, and she also tells Fatima all the stuff that Malachi said that he was going to do as it relates to coming in between their relationship, in between Zach and Fatima's relationship. I already said I ain't trust him. So in the next scene, Connie goes up to Zach's office, and Zach is just looking at her like, what? Like, why are you even mad at Connie? Like, at this point, you ain't mad with nobody else, but you got this little stinking smoke for Connie. And like I said, I don't like it. My girl had your back from the beginning. Yeah, at first she was a little aggravating, but that was just that. But now, you know, my girl is real solid. All right? And so Zach asked her, what you do, like, what you doing here? And so she was like, why you got that stank attitude, okay? So he all dry, like that lady pissed in his cornflakes. No. So then he tells her, you know, he asked her, hey, what do you think about me putting Jeremiah in therapy? And she tells him that he's, you know, that's real mature of him. She smiles. And she tells him how proud of him she is. And, you know, just basically because of Zach's growth. And she was getting ready to tell him, y'all. She was getting ready to tell him. She was sitting on the sofa. Because then he felt like Connie was being weird. You know, he was like, when my, what do you call her? My something chick. He didn't say ride or die, but he said, well, my hood chick or something. She was like, yeah, I'm here. It was real fake because she just not in that space. But I'm going to give a little fake one too. And so, before she get ready to tell him, his phone ring. It's Fatima on the phone. And, you know, she... Oh, you know, you know what? Now that I actually think about it and I actually watched the scene, was that really Fatima? Or was that Leslie acting like Fatima? Anyway, you know, they have a conversation. He hangs up and he tells Connie, all right, that's Fatima. I gotta go. And so before he left, he realizes that, hey, your friend needs you. And so he set her down. And so he was like, what's good? What's going on? And Connie was like, nothing. You know, let's just go. You know, it's all good. I'm good. So she had to kind of fake it to make it. So she was like, I'm good. You know, let's go. So he was like, are you sure? And she said, yes. And so, you know, they decided to leave. So before they actually walk out the door, Zach gets a call from the rehab center, and we find out that Jeremiah has left the building. All right. Not only has Elvis left the building, Jeremiah has decided to leave the building as well. All right. So Zach was like, all right, cool. I'm going to come by and get the rest of my money because he ain't been there but a couple of hours. I done gave y'all $5,000. Y'all going to have to give me about $4,500 back. All right, give me something for a couple of hours. So the lady was like, pump your brakes. It don't work like that. Once you pay us the money, you get no refund. No stay, no pay. I'm sorry. No stay, no pay. So at this point, Zach shuts down. He's mad. I would be mad too. I mean, I really wish he can go beat the entire dog snot out of Jeremiah, but you know, he already promised Fatima that I ain't gonna hit him no more. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. All right. So Connie was like, well, let's go find him. Zach was like, pump your brakes. I'm not doing that anymore. That is exhausting. I'm gonna go home to my family. And once again, he kind of alluded. He didn't say Fatima was pregnant, but I think to Connie, I think when he said take care of his family, I'm thinking, you know, he meant Michael and Fatima, you know. So he was like, no, I'm going home to my family. And so she was like, All right. Speaking of family, we see little Michael and where's Michael? Tyler, put Michael back on the screen. All right, we got time. Anyway, so Zach comes home, y'all. The mood is setting. Like, ooh wee. So the rose petals on the floor. It's a note on the table that says, take all your clothes off, come upstairs. Come get the gotcha. I mean, come get. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so he take the shoes off downstairs. He puts the shoes on the floor. He comes up the stairs. He still got on clothes. By the time he gets to the top of the stairs, he took off his shirt, took off his pants. By the time he got to the bed, he took his underwear off. I would like to say to Tyler Perry, once again, please ignore this because I really like this yellow shirt and I really like my shirt. All right. I'm just going to say this. The Val Zach has a great physique. Not buzzy. Physique. All right. We can tell he been in the gym. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. So she laid on the bed. What we think is Fatima laying on the bed, laying on her stomach. So we don't see her face. We just see the back of the hair, the skin, the body. And so he gets in the bed. And probably right as soon as he got in the bed, Fatima came up the stairs in the corner. And she was like, what the? And that's where the episode ended. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I seen the clips, but I was like, okay, that makes sense. All right. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to drop the next one. All right. So I'm gone.